The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. Right now, artificial intelligence is creeping into every part of our lives, from your phone to your car to your inbox. But while most people are worried about AGI replacing truck drivers or factory workers, they're missing a far more immediate threat. Because the first job AGI will take isn't what you think. And if you're in a white-collar job, you might be standing right in its crosshairs. Most people assume AI will take over low-skill, repetitive jobs first. Cashiers? Fast food workers? Drivers? The kind of work that doesn't require creativity or advanced thinking. But here's the problem with that assumption: that's narrow AI, programmed for very specific tasks. What we're entering now is the age of AGI, artificial general intelligence. AGI doesn't just follow instructions. It doesn't need to be told what to do, step by step. Instead, it can reason. It can plan. It can adapt. It's not a tool. It's a thinker. A generalist, just like you. So let's ask the real question. If AGI is capable of doing anything a human can do intellectually, what job will it actually go for first? The surprising answer: project managers. Not truckers. Not coders. Not artists. The job AGI will replace first is the person who coordinates, not the person who creates. And here's why. Project managers live in a world of logic, structure, and planning. Their daily tasks include assigning deliverables, updating timelines, managing tasks, following up with teams, and keeping people accountable. But guess what? Every single one of those actions can be automated with AI. Already, tools like Notion AI and Motion AI are predicting schedules, generating meeting summaries, and reallocating tasks based on workload. AutoGPT and Agent GPT can now break down a big goal into smaller steps, assign them to themselves, and execute them, with no human in the loop. Sound familiar? That's project management. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you need to launch a product by Q4. You enter the goal into an AGI system. Instantly, it builds the roadmap, calculates required team members, sets deadlines, allocates resources, and sends calendar invites, all in seconds. The result? No missed tasks. No just circling back emails. And absolutely no Monday morning stand-up meetings. Why is this job so vulnerable? Because it's not about deep expertise, it's about coordination. AGI is built for coordination. It can juggle hundreds of priorities simultaneously, without distraction, ego, or human error. Ask yourself, what is a project manager doing 90% of the time? They're not creating. They're not inventing. They're organizing, using tools and logic to keep things moving. AGI doesn't just match that. It outclasses it. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. AI copilots can already generate entire marketing plans, business strategies, and user research summaries. And with voice agents on the rise, it won't be long before you'll talk to your digital project manager the same way you talk to Alexa, but with 100x the intelligence. But here's where it gets really interesting. Project managers aren't alone. Any job that acts as a relay between teams, processes, or systems, is next. Middle managers. Executive assistants. Operations coordinators. AGI sees all of it as data. And if it's data-driven, it's automatable. Still think your job is safe? Let me ask you, how much of your day is spent reacting, responding, or organizing? If it's more than 50%, you're not in a safe zone. You're in the automation zone. Now let's switch gears for a second. What kind of work can't AGI replace, at least, not anytime soon? Here's the good news: if you can think creatively, solve original problems, and connect emotionally, you still have the edge. Because AGI is powerful, but it's not human. It doesn't care. It doesn't feel. It doesn't dream. That's your competitive advantage. Let me give you a real-world example. A project manager might delegate a content campaign and track deadlines. But a human strategist can understand brand voice, emotional tone, and nuanced market context. AGI can produce, but it can't imagine. Not yet. So, what should you do now? If you're in a coordination-heavy role, start shifting your focus. Learn to lead strategy, not just manage steps. Build creative skills that AI can't replicate. Double down on empathy, storytelling, and insight. These aren't soft skills anymore, they're survival skills. And don't resist AI. Use it. Become the person who understands how to work with AGI, not the one who gets replaced by it. Leverage AGI to eliminate your busy work, so you can focus on the work only humans can do. Let's recap. The first job AGI is set to replace isn't on an assembly line. It's at a desk. It's planning meetings, juggling spreadsheets, and checking timelines. It's project management, and any role like it. But if you're willing to adapt, learn, and evolve, you can stay not only employed, but indispensable. The future isn't man versus machine. It's man with machine, versus those left behind. Want more insights like this? Subscribe to Global AI Guide, where we break down how artificial intelligence is reshaping your world, your work, and your future. Because the best way to predict the future is to understand it. And that journey starts now.